Hi. Day number 17 was my next to my last day, and I was pretty excited for it. I knew Nate was going to be there the whole day, seeing me at different places along the route, and I knew it was going to be a tough day. If you look at the map, you will see that it's 70 miles and 5,000 feet of climbing, so not an easy day at all. One of the hardest ones. Not as hard as the previous day, but because I had done the previous day, it was going to be kind of hard anyway. And as you can see, it was a nice drop at the start of the ride. I went up a little ways and then a nice drop. It was so steep, as a matter of fact, that I had to brake several times because it was quite steep. Leveled out for a ways, and then, as you can see on the map, that it climbed up, and that was the toughest part of the ride. I'll get into that at the end of this narration. Are some videos that Nate took because he was with me all day, and that does a better job of explaining the day than I did. But there are some pictures I have here. Of course, I started off from the hotel, and Nate actually got up early and saw me off, and then went back to bed. Stopped by the McDonald's in Globe and got my two Egg McMuffins, and was in line with the other cars. And that was kind of fun. And then started riding, and pretty quickly I got into the burn area where the fires had been put out maybe just a few days before. I kind of lucked out. When I started the trip, these fires were going, and I knew that I was just hoping that they would put them out by the time I got there, and they did, but barely. There was a lot of devastation. There wasn't any green anywhere, as you can see by the pictures. There was a group of 3 firemen that were actually from Colorado. They brought them from Colorado, and it was nice meeting them. I introduced myself, and that was kind of fun. Got out of the burn area and saw some neat geology. It's a mining area, and saw some neat geology, and got to Winkleman, and there was only one restaurant there, and I only had one of them Egg McMuffins. I was sick of Egg McMuffins. My God, you can only have so many Egg McMuffins before you can't do it anymore. So there was a Mexican food place, and I had yet again another plate of Mexican food. But I'm not complaining because it got me a long ways. It really did. I didn't really need anything else to eat the rest of the day. Nate met me. And we sat underneath a tree and got some shade, drank some water in preparation for the climb that was about to begin. And it was always fun. He would just park his car, put the back latch up, and we would sit under the shade, chat for a little bit, and that was really good time together. And you'll see the videos coming up here shortly. Nate seemed to be intrigued with the veins in my legs. I have no idea why, but he was. When we got there, when I got to Oracle, I was really tired. It was a very hard ride up, and again, the videos will explain it in more detail, but it was uphill the whole way. It was probably 95 degrees. I was drinking as much water as I could without blowing up, and when we had dinner, I could barely talk. I was so tired. It was not a pretty sight. Yeah, I got a picture of me using a mine drill on rocks, and said happy birthday to my dad in the video because it was his birthday the following day, and thought that would be a good happy birthday message since he was a geologist. What's to follow are some of the videos that I took, and they'll explain just about everything. And I have to thank Nate for being there for me that day. It would have been very tough without him. I'm sure I would have done it, but it was psychologically, it was tough. I was so tired, I really almost couldn't sleep that night. And one of the toughest physical things I've ever done. I think it was the combination of the heat and just the relentless hill. Never stopped going uphill, it felt like. And it was tough. But finally made it to Oracle and finished that day. So here are the videos.
let us click off many miles. Pretty windy.
You can't even see the mountains.
70 miles and 5,000 feet elevation gain. That is not easy. Kind of surprising. Oh, fuck. All right. See you down the road.
Hey, it's freaking hot out here.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
What do you want to do? You want to take a break? You want to go for a while?
I'm gonna ride for a little while
Okay.
because I just had lunch and I'll ride for a little while.
All right. I'll go down 5 or 8 miles.
Perfect, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Fuck. I started getting sunscreen in my eyes. It's burning.
You ready for a break?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's, well, watch out for this.
Oh yeah.
And otherwise, it's just the usual.
Okay.
I just checked my map and it said 18 miles to Oracle.
18?
Yeah, which I
Can't
thought it
be.
was farther.
Yeah, 24 is what I have.
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Let's put the bag here. All right.
Lean it anywhere.
Against the tire. All right.
You're making really good time.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going so fast, but I am. A horse
Here.
to water, I guess.
So 24 miles to Oracle and then a half day tomorrow.
So exciting. What does your car say the temperature is?
Like 93.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course
Okay.
it's just going to go up.
You know, it all depends on the wind. If the wind's with you, you move faster, but also it's stifling. But
What's the wind been doing right now? There's not much wind.
no, a little against me, but then it stops and is behind me. It's kind of just
Okay.
different directions.
So it's not much help pushing you, but it's you get hotter if it's a slow wind behind you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
How is that downhill from outside of Globe? The peak, I just
damn.
checked, the peak is just 17 feet shy of 5,000 feet.
Is it?
It's 4,983.
That was a hell of a downgrade. I had to brake a little bit because it was so fast. It said 8%,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
that's the most I've seen on the trip.
I wondered about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6, 7, and 8%.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Can you believe how burned out it was?
How what?
Could you believe how burned out it was?
Oh my
up
God,
there?
that was unbelievable. I mean, everywhere you looked. I got some good pictures too.
Okay.
I got pictures of the Colorado crew.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and then a picture of the gal guarding that temporary cell phone tower.
Oh, right. I
just
saw
I think
that.
it was just out of Globe. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. What was interesting to me, I mean, the devastation is just appalling.
Yeah.
There was one part where I could see, and I should have taken a picture, I could see in one area, you could see complete burnout, and then plants just singed, and then just on the other side of a little ridge, the plants were fine.
Mm-hmm.
So you could see where the fire just got up to the edge and then stopped.
Yeah, and the gal said that where we were there was kind of where the fire jumped over.
Okay.
And then at one spot I went by was all red from the stuff, the aerial drop.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of
Yeah.
cool. That was right, and then there was not. Then it wasn't burnt after that. So
Okay.
they obviously wanted to stop it there.
Now, did she happen to say when it was burning really bad? It was like a week ago, or
She didn't say.
okay.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to know just how close of a call you had.
Well, she said the road wasn't open till just a few days ago.
Ah, okay.
So yeah.
Well, and then how was when I got out of bed finally, we could not see the mountains from the hotel.
Really?
The smoke was that
Wow.
bad.
I must have gotten past. I must have left earlier than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you were out the hotel door before 5:30, and then I left 9ish.
Right.
But by the time, like I said, by the time I left, it was really socked in.
Yeah. That's. I left at 5:30, but then I went to McDonald's, got in the car line with the cars, and I got 2 Egg McMuffins, but I didn't eat one of them.
Oh,
I had that, and then
Not real
something
hungry?
else. Yeah. Not that hungry. Jesus, wasn't this full a few seconds ago?
pretty much.
Oh my God! I just gained 12 pounds.
Okay. Where are we, and what's our plan right now?
Well, we're about 24 miles from Oracle, and we're going to try to go about 10 miles, and then stop and hang out and chat and drink another 6,000 gallons of cold water. Look at this. That's amazing. That's going to make me slower because I've got like 3 pounds of water in me. Of course, I'll probably get rid of that pretty quick, but
So, what'd you say about the road?
yeah, the shoulder's pretty crappy. It's got these cracks, expansion cracks, I guess, and I get onto the shoulder when a truck comes by. When a car comes by, I let the car just pass around me. But when a truck comes by, I move on the shoulder, and it just is like. So it's not that fun of shoulder. It's not. Some places are really smooth, but most of them are really, really rough. But I will say the roads here are far better than in New Mexico. New Mexico roads were horrible. So Arizona did a good job. When you cross the border, you immediately get onto a smooth road. It's really nice. Yep.
All right. Little breeze coming up.
That makes such a big difference. All right. Let us click off many miles. Say that again because the cars are running by. Let us click off many miles. All right. Okay. 10 miles.
Oh, and so the front tire is holding pressure.
Yep, it is.
Nice. Is the tape still on there?
Yep.
Nice.
I should do a commercial for Gorilla Tape.
Yes.
That really works well. Oh, God. Okay. Nate, see you in a few.
My man.
All right. Adios. Hey, it's weird, but I feel like I'm going fast up the hill. Don't know why.
Look at this guy. 64 years old. He's ridden almost 1,000 miles from Denver. He's almost to the exit to Oracle, where he's going to spend the night tonight, and then he gets to Tucson tomorrow. He's been my friend for more than 50 years. Look at that guy. He's going to love this. He's going to love this shot. I just flipped that guy off. But he's going to love this shot. Look at that. think I'll get out of the road for this one. Look at that guy. It's like 95 degrees today. He's been climbing for hours. It's so steep on the way up to Oracle. I've been carrying cold water for him. It's a hell of an accomplishment. Look at that. That is a tough guy right there. You got a half mile to the exit. Half mile to the exit.
Yep.
Do you want a drink? You're just gonna push.
I need a drink.
All right.
Well, I'm right near the end. For a second.
Let me take your bike for a second.
Actually, take this around. Just 1 second. Oh my God. There's not much left in the tank, Nate. Oh my God. Seriously. That hill just does not stop.
It's basically from where we stopped in Mammoth. It's uphill the whole time.
I was almost getting mad at it. Like, you know, isn't there an easier fucking way? I mean, can't you just like make a straight line up a really steep hill and then have it done? Man. Last stretch, next to the last day. Google Maps took me all over the place. It screwed up.
Really?
I was over there somewhere.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, came to a dead end, so
Oh, shoot. Well, that's why I parked here, to make sure you saw the pull off.
thank you. Yeah.
It's just down there on the right, another 50 yards.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go
I'll
first?
go first.
Action.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Look at this old man. Why are you walking so slow?
Well, I ran into the bedpost last night twice. A big chunking piece of wood, and I hit it straight on in the same spot. That was more painful than 1,000 miles of riding from Longmont, Colorado. Dumb shit.